Hello.
How are you doing? Is everything all right in Bulgaria?
Um, yes, a lot of a lot of work for us. It's well for everyone with the horses now. It's season, so
Yeah,
how are
exactly.
you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. The same things. So I don't know how it is gonna be, so never ending work. So basically, but it is going well. So
Hello.
Hi, hello.
hi, Alexia.
Hi, Selçuk. Hi, Mina.
Hello.
So normally, Alexia, please just correct me if I am wrong. We need to start normally at 8 in our time, right? Am
We
I?
have the same time.
Yes. Nowadays we have the same time, so we do not
Okay,
switch the
eight,
time.
8 o'clock, yes.
I think it is the same in Bulgaria too, right, Mina?
I
Yeah,
think,
it's
yes.
it's eight. Yeah.
Okay. So shall we wait a little bit more for the audience, for the participants?
Oh, how many participants are you expecting?
That's a very good question. Normally, if you remember in our previous meeting, there were at least 8 to 10 people, in fact. So I was expecting that at least 7, 8, apart from us.
Um,
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Marios also with us in the previous Balkan meeting, I guess, right? Marios.
Marius, yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Marios.
Um,
Hello.
Okay, shall we wait a little bit more? Maybe like a couple of more minutes, because it is almost like after the dinner for most of the people in Balkan regions. So
Correct.
Mari, did you join our last meeting the previous time?
Yes, yes, I was there.
Mhm.
Marios, are you in Cyprus or in Greece?
Cyprus,
Yeah, okay.
our
Yeah.
Cyprus.
Yeah. This is what I remember also. Yes.
I have
Because
a couple of questions. I will wait more people to be in. Maybe some other people have same questions. We are trying to make an organization that
okay.
will support and represent the Cyprus um, equine assisted services.
Yeah, that's great. I remember that you told us that you're just trying to initiate the Aquinas services in Cyprus, and this is a very good intention, Marios. I just congratulate you. It's not easy probably in Cyprus to do it.
Now we have one specific private institution that make one private basic course
Mm-hmm.
and give a good information about the queen assisted services, but it keep it more on hippotherapy and other terminology that not used anymore in Haiti or other federations.
Yeah,
We try to evolve this thing.
perfect. Perfect. So Marius, you met with Alexia Stergeo, right? I mean, she is our vice president in Haiti.
Yes, we
Yes, we
So
have.
each other. We had a chat and a conversation.
perfect, perfect. So basically, Alexia is a perfect source for you, you know.
Yes, so already helped me a lot with informations.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, great. So, would be perfect that after you already founded your association, right, Marius?
No, we in
Okay.
Cyprus we need 20 people
Okay.
to make organization. I will now prepare some like is one of my questions if what will be the minimum qualification for the entry in the association
Mm-hmm.
to keep a minimum standard. And also, I'm thinking about to make one. Uh, Wait, I wrote my questions in English because it's not very good.
That's okay.
Uh, Introductory seminar for the new members, covering ethics, legislation, horse welfare, and aligning the terminology um, with the worldwide terminology.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can get all of those information from our Hetty webpage. You know, most of the information you already like asking, it's available in our webpage, and then you might, have a look and then try to follow those instructions, basically, Mario.
Yes,
And
yes,
to be a Hetty member, in fact, we do not ask like for the specific requirements. Alexia probably can explain you better, but what you do is basically you just like try to briefly introduce and mention about your organization, what kind of organization it is, and then what kind of like facilities do you have, things like that, or brief information. And then it comes to Hattie executive board, and then we just like vote for it if we agree on. And if you already have Alexia in the board. I mean, she's the vice president, so she will be definitely, suggesting your organization to be in the HATI membership. So basically, it is not very difficult. But the main point is, I mean, to be after you become a member in HATI, so you can follow the webinars, you can follow the live meetings, and you can just get more information. You can go to the scientific journal that Hattie has. So you can go there and then you can get more information about the field.
okay, so it will the organization will can all the members uh, follow the webinars and from the organization or individuals or educate.
So Alexia, you can go ahead and then you can.
Yes, I want here to say that Marius is between two associations. One is for his personal, how to say it, your own business.
Yeah,
And
the personal interest.
the second one is about a federation, something like a federation in Cyprus.
Okay. So it is a
I
little
think
bit bigger than
Marius,
organization, Marius.
yes, about organizations for an organization for professionals.
Yes, one association exactly
Yes,
that can no control like police do, but keep a minimum standard of the quality of the services that we can provide in Cyprus. Because now we have a big misunderstanding what is hypotherapy, what is equine assisted riding. Everybody say now I make hypotherapy, not clinical clinical, and it's all in one big cup. And I want to separate and also have some um, uh, cooperation with the their company, and maybe we can give them the stamp that they follow the quality of the Αλεξία, πώς είναι το διεθνές στα αγγλικά?
International.
International standards.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Uh, I think what Selçuk wanted to say, Marius, is the organization that is already exists to be a member of HETI in order to have the benefits. But if you cannot have this organization to join us, are you already an associate member, an individual member, sorry, an individual member of HETI?
Mario. Yeah, are you an individual member for HETI?
Is a member
Yes,
to HETI?
Okay,
yes.
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, individual is only for one people, and there are other forms of membership for organizations, small organization, medium and large, that you can join as an organization. This is what you wanted to say before Selçuk.
Yeah, I think so. That. Η
Um,
απορία μου ήταν όλα τα μέλη του οργανισμού θα μπορούν ομαδικά να λαμβάνουν κάποιο σεμινάριο, δηλαδή θα παίρνουν τα benefits του HETI όταν ο οργανισμός πληρώνει το membership.
Όταν ο οργανισμός πληρώνει το membership, θεωρητικά ναι, άμα του δώσεις τα ανάλογα τι θα κάνεις εσύ σαν ΔΣ.
Ναι.
Αν εσύ θα έχεις τα στοιχεία. Τώρα δεν ξέρω αν μεμονωμένα να τα μοιράσεις σε όλους και να μπαίνουν όλοι με το ίδιο.
Όχι αυτό. Για παράδειγμα, υπάρχει ε, ένα σεμινάριο ή ένα μικρό course που είναι για τα μέλη του HETI. Μπορεί ο
Αυτό,
οργανισμός να το δώσει στα μέλη, επειδή ο οργανισμός είναι μέλος του HETI, ή πρέπει να γίνεται ατομικά?
όχι, αφού είναι οργανισμός δεν μπορεί.
Ναι, ναι.
Δηλαδή
Μπορεί
δεν το
να...
βάζουμε να γίνεις οργανισμός και μετά ας πούμε γίνεται και μέλος.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have very limited time, and
Sorry.
if we are
Selçuk,
not gonna have this meeting now, maybe we can meet
okay.
another time. You can send me an email.
Selçuk, shall we start with Mina?
Yeah, I think yes. If Mina,
Okay.
are you gonna be okay if you make your presentation, or I can?
Sure. Even if it's only for us, that's fine. I will be glad to share it. I just
Yeah, I mean, I would be glad to see it. I mean, and if you just
sure.
turn your
Okay.
camera on for a couple of seconds,
Yes, I
so
will
that
turn my camera on, and
I
I
will
will
I need to make a print
will
screen.
try to
I
share
mean,
the screen.
before you share your screen, yes.
Yes. Just give me a second, please,
Sure.
to open it to make sure that you have it.
You know, I can wait
Okay.
a second.
Start video. Can you see me well now?
Yeah, it's
Hello.
perfect. Yes.
Hi.
I mean, so let me take a print screen.
Just give me a sign. Give me a sign if it's interrupted, because my connection is not very good
No, it's perfect,
all the
Mina.
time.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I keep
perfect.
my camera off usually.
Yeah. So please have a smile.
Yeah. Oh, you'll see now
Yeah.
because we're in the
I
mountains.
already took the picture, okay? I already took the picture.
Yeah. You already saw it.
I think this is pretty good, yes. Or maybe one more time, because Mina, your eyes is like, I think it's your regular, appearance, that your eyes is like like us, a little bit close. So
Give me a
Okay.
second.
All right.
Can you do it again?
Sure. I think this is better. I think this is much better. Yeah, this is
Okay.
perfect. Exactly. I really love that. Yes. Okay, Mina. So if you have limited time, uh, you can go ahead and start your presentation, and I think it's gonna take like 10-15 minutes, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, we're not a lot of people, so I don't think we will have a lot of questions. I will just share what I have here,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be nice because if we get to work together with Hetty in one of our projects, it will be nice to know each other. So I'm
Exactly.
glad we
Right.
get to do that.
And during your presentation, it is okay if we can just interrupt you or ask the question, or we can leave it for
Yeah,
the
of
end.
course. Yes. No,
Okay.
no, just during we're very few people. Just let's do it during that. Can I share
Okay.
my screen now?
Yes, please.
Yes, you gave me. Okay. Okay. Can you see it?
It is coming in my screen. I think yeah, yes. And if you can make it like full screen, that will be better.
Can you see it because it's in full screen in my computer now?
Yeah, it came. Yes, it's perfect.
Perfect. Great. Okay. I wanted to what we discussed last time. We have our organization is dedicated to these beautiful paint horses, and because I'm going to talk about a lot of about them, of course. But I wanted to ask because now we are very few people, and I can ask you directly, what horses do you have, Alex? What horses do you have?
If you want, I can start.
Sure.
What horses do I have?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
mixed. I have one thoroughbred, but for sport, and the others are not something specific. They are mixed.
Mixed, but where they are located?
In Greece,
Yeah, so they're local breed.
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay,
Their
and so Tokyo.
their past. They are born in Greece. I had in the past a
Okay,
Haflinger, um, and for sport also one Bulgarian.
very nice.
But the others are mixed. They don't know
Okay,
exactly their past.
okay, and so Tokyo.
Yeah, we have mostly the local breed horses, Anatolian horses, basically we call them. And they are mostly
Mm-hmm.
body size, and they are also very similar to the Arabian horses. We do have also Arabian breed, uh, uh, hot blood horses, basically we have, but we have two Haflingers, Austrian breed, Haflingers. So with them, mostly we have one more local breed, very similar to I would say that also mixed breed probably. Uh, so similar to the Haflingers. So basically, we use three horses, especially for the equine stitch services and also paravolting. We just started 1 year ago. So with those horses, we implement the equine stitch services and para-equestrian sports. Yes, Mina.
Great, thank you. And Marius over in Cyprus, what horses do you
Uh,
have?
I own one horse. My horse is Haflinger mixed with English one English breed. It's Haflinger, but it's huge. It's 152 hands.
Huge Hafling.
I don't know who the father was. And on the institution, we have two paint horse, is semi pony, two paint horse, one Bulgaria cold blood, and the one I do is mixed with local breeds.
Great. Great. It was very interesting. I just wanted to see in every region what breeds do you have. The Bulgarian horse well, in Bulgaria they breed horse. The specific it's called the Pleven horse, which is just bred near a town called Pleven near here, and it has a pretty long history of breeding. So probably that's why in the Balkans it's spread a bit and it's inside the mixes of the local breeds. Okay, but me and my partner and the rest of the people that founded our organization, when we started working with horses, we had a lot of paint and quarters. It was a whole herd that came from England and from the States here in Bulgaria, and it was very interesting for us. And this is how we began doing anything associated with horses. Already, it's been, I think, about 15 years ago. It's been a long time. So our organization was founded in 2017. And because we love these two breeds, the paints and the quarters, and we love this horse connection and training, and of course, we saw that this is very good for therapy, and that's why we founded our organizations. Um, Paints and quarters for us because we've been around other horses and we also had one Haflinger here at our place, of course, for therapy because they're very good at that. But paints and quarters, they have a lot of other qualities that are very nice and very good to work with, especially in different therapeutic settings, not only riding, but other activities from the ground. And so that's why we chose these breeds. And now this is what we do. We do equine assisted therapy, either riding or from the ground. And then we work with children, with adults. And now we've begun working with the parents of the children. So we're starting this program. The way we train the horses and we raise them. This is what I wanted to talk about more here because you are much more experienced than we are in that part of therapy. But what we have now experience is in raising them and breeding them because we breed our horses here at our place in the mountains. For that reason, we have developed different training programs for them, and then we're trying to spread some educational information about it. This is our place. I'm located right here now, so that's why the signal is not very good. Right in this small house that you can see on the screen.
Πέταξε έξω.
Ναι.
So she dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was telling that she had bad connection. Okay, Mina is back. Perfect. Mina, can
I'm
you
back.
hear us? I think you can now.
Yes,
If you want, Mina,
I can hear you.
you can just turn your camera off because of your connection.
I will because it's dropping very much. Just please give me a sign if you cannot hear me well.
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
Okay, and you can see my screen now.
Yeah, it is coming. Yeah. Now we can see it.
Yeah. As I was saying, here in the middle of nowhere, the internet drops sometimes. But this is one of the reasons why it's so good, so great place. And for the children and for the adults that come here, when they cannot use their phones, it's a very interesting experience for everyone.
That's perfect. Seriously. And Mina, may I ask you about the location of your rent, your
So,
center? In
as
which
I said,
city?
we chose the paint horses.
Mina, can you hear me?
It's about 50 kilometers from the capital.
Aha. Okay. Yeah. Towards the Plovdiv or towards the Serbian side?
I can hear you, but I think you cannot hear me.
No, no, no. I can hear you, Mina. We can hear you very well. Now your presentation has gone.
Everything is gone.
It is coming back. That's okay. Yes. I was asking to you if it is like in the west from the from Sofia or east side.
The east direction is to direction to the sea,
Aha,
but
okay.
it's about 1 hour from the city, so it's just when the mountains actually starting.
Okay, okay, that's perfect. So it is on the way to Plovdiv?
No, no, in the middle somewhere,
Okay,
if it's
perfect.
easier for you to get it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
On our webpage, you won't be able to see the exact location. We didn't put that there because we are one of the few. Well, we are actually the only center, I think, that offers free therapy.
Really? That's
Therapy at our
so
place,
nice.
it's free. So when people read about it, they just decide to come here without appointment, without anything. So that's why we had to take off our exact location.
Okay, I see. That's great. We also offer for free at the university.
Really, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's great, and it's something that we want to preserve with this particular breed that we like.
Mm-hmm.
And well, now I can see, Marius, you've been working with them, so you know what I'm talking about. That they have pretty good qualities for connection, for building some trust, and for being together. Uh, the herd that is for use for therapy at our place, it's for 5 horses. We have 3 mares and 2 stallions. It used to be much bigger. We had about 17 horses, but some of them got relocated. So now we are left with these. We are expecting more, I hope. But all of them are registered with the Paint Horse Association, and this pedigree allows us to, when we breed them, to know what to expect in the next generation. So for us, this is also very important. Here, I can share something very unfortunate, that we lost one of our young mares now in the during the winter, which was very hard because it takes a lot of efforts and time to breed them. this is some advice that I can give to anyone that decides to breed their horses. Just the type of investment that you put into the life of the mare and the stallion, and then raising the small, the young foal. It's a lot. So you need to really evaluate if you need that and if you can do it another way. On the other hand, it's beautiful to see the entire process. Uh, how we created a place, you could see that on the picture, but we have no stables, so our horses live only outside all year long. Also, this breed is it's good for that because they're adaptive and they can they can live easily during the winter and the summer, depending on the climate, but they need time to get used to that. They need large pastures, of course, and this is what we have provided for them so they can move enough and they can choose what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat. Also, the water source that we have a small river, a creek. This is a very important feature. So the food and movement and water supply, all this is it's one big environment that we're trying to create for them, that it to be as close as to their natural as possible. Also, they're living only in herds. Uh, the stallions are the breeding stallions are two, but the herd is bigger. We have gelding too, that it's used for different purposes, but they are all living in packs. They're not isolated. They're not by themselves. One stallion living alone and just waiting to be bred. There is no such thing here. Of course, the continuous movement and the hay available all year round, also very important thing. Now it's spring, so everywhere it's green, it's very nice, but this is only a few months. The other parts, our horses don't receive food on a schedule. They always have a lot of hay, big round bales, and they can eat as much as they want. So that allows them to regulate how they eat, to regulate the type of food that they want, because some, even if it's from the big bale of hay, they can decide to eat only straws or only leaves. This is just very specific to each of them, and this leads to a whole different way these horses behave when they live in that manner. If this type of horse, for example a stallion, if you close them in a stall and you care for them very good, it's true, but they don't feel in the same way that they feel in a herd and when they are outside, because they spend a lot of energy outside during the hot days to trying to cool down, and during the winter days or the colder days trying to warm up. So this is a lot of natural processes that are going on all the time in the horse, without we interfering with that. Of course, we want them to be as free as possible, but that doesn't mean that we are irresponsible to them. We live in the middle of the mountains, so they're natural predators. Unfortunately, our biggest risk are the humans. So there are a lot of thieves that are trying to take horses, unfortunately. So that means closer, smaller pastures that are closer, and we bring them in every night to make sure that they are safe. Of course, health monitoring, we don't leave them as they be, but when there is some issue, we are trying to resolve that. And I have one interesting case that I want to share with you just now. This is also our training philosophy. So when we're trying to train a horse, first we try to do it in a way to connect with them and to build trust before we do anything else. That goes for therapy, for riding, for whatever you want to do with that horse. And this way of riding that you can see here, it's the one that we prefer. And also, our horses are barefoot, so we don't use horseshoes. We don't use bits. We don't use any of all these gears that they put on top of the head, the back, or I don't even know their name. Uh, that all creates a sense in the horse that he's free to do something whenever he feels this way, but also it gives you a specific type of responsibility when you're doing something with the horse, especially when it comes to therapy, because there is another person involved in the process. Um, when we have issues with bonding on conflicts in the herd, because conflicts happen like in every small society or big society, uh, we do time outside the ranch. I just wanted to put this in here as an advice for everyone. uh, if you have a problem with bonding, if you have some difficulty, or if you have a conflict in the herd, trying this can make a huge difference. It changes everything. It changes the perspective of the horse, and many times it has been a game changer for us. One of these cases was that the alpha stallion was challenged by a younger stallion, so that meant that there were a lot of running and biting and going around the place, even though it's very big. So at one point we had to interfere because it became dangerous. And the thing that we did was actually taking the two horses. We took them on the rope and we just went on the walk with them outside. They were only the two of them together. And for 2 days, this was resolved. On the fourth day, there was nothing, nothing else was needed. They just did it by themselves. Because when you go outside the comfort zone of a horse, it seeks its natural instinct is to seek a companionship, to see to see a partner in the herd. And if this is a person or a horse, it for them it's the same thing, but they need they're going for that bond. They're trying to get it. So that's why in many cases this just works. Um, Another interesting thing that I wanted to share with you, I don't know, in your places, yeah, what type of medication are you using? We had a very difficult case. It's not resolved, but we're trying to manage it. Even though our horses are born and raised outside, not in a stall, they had developed breathing difficulties. Some vets think it might be asthma, some vets think that it might be another breeding issue. This happens with horses all the time. The conclusion is that it might be somewhere genetics, but nobody's sure. So, what we did is that first, of course, we were trying to give conventional medication. And for one of our horses, because they're half brothers, for one of them, it didn't work. And that was a very big problem because breathing difficulties in the long term can lead to death, of course. So that's why we started trying homeopathic remedies. And for this particular horse, it started working. It's a very slow progress, but it started working. So now we've been implementing these homeopathic remedies inside all of our treatment of horses, and it's been also a big change for us because these type of medications you give in a different way, but it's an alternative, especially if you cannot manage with the regular medications if they're not working. For those of you that you're raising horses, this is very important because you know that horses can be very fragile and can very easily get sick. Here is our breeding part of our breeding program, and these are two. The white one is called Bianca, and the other one is we call him the gentleman. You can see here how gentle he is. He didn't do anything. He was just waiting for this to be over. They foaled a beautiful horse, and the way, even though that we put them for breeding, uh, for example, this particular stallion, it took him, I think, about 3 days, and after that, he was in therapy with the children. So that breeding program and this way of behaving, of the natural behavior in between the two of them, it's not interfering in any way with the therapeutic practices. I would say that even on the contrary, it's getting much better because they feel in their natural environment. They feel that they have partnerships. So apparently, that works for them. And also, when they live this way, this emotional stability, this predictability that it's always needed in not only in therapy, but whenever you want to handle a horse in any way, uh, it's very well seen. Especially, that's why I wanted to give this example with the stallions, because in our horse society, they're suspected as some wild creatures that start jumping and doing, but it's not really the case when you care for them properly. uh, in our place, the best therapies, horse. The alpha mare has very good qualities, but I would say that the stallions are the best. They're the best with the children. They're the most patient. They're the most relaxed. And also, that was
Now,
something
are
that
we
we found
talking
out.
about the stallions, right?
Yes.
It is not like the other way around.
No, no,
Okay. I just
it's
wanted
not the
to be
other way
sure.
around.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure because in our case, it is completely opposite. With the stallions, it is really very hard, in fact, to work together with the services, so including paravolting
How do you
also.
raise your stallions?
That's a very
in
good
a
question. So
stable.
we do not raise them. I mean, in fact, we do not breed the horses. Uh, the only, in fact, so we got the horses as a donations. Okay, so
Okay.
we got, in fact, in total, 3 years ago, we got 6 Haflingers from Izmir municipality. They were all carriage horses, Mina. Okay, one of
Okay.
them, one of the mare came with like pregnant. Okay, we didn't know it. In fact, even the stableman didn't know it that the mare is pregnant. So she gave a birth in our center, and it was a stallion. But unfortunately, okay, we have only one staff, one trainer who works together with the horses. So one person is not enough. To me, for instance, if you have more than 5 horses, 6 horses is not enough. And we have now in total 10 horses, in fact. So basically, we wouldn't be able to, train this stallion, this foal, properly, in fact, and we had
Yeah.
to give him to another, not organization, but to another university. We sent him to another university. So with the stallions, I don't know. In our case, the horses that we have, the breeds, stallions are a little bit aggressive. They're not relaxed. Most of them, I would say that for most of them, they're not easygoing. So for us, we have to do it even gelded or
Yeah.
mares. So
The same in Greece.
yeah. But in fact, so this the horse breed that you have, these painted horses, then probably it is because of the breed, I guess. I mean, normally, if you
Um, it's Usually, I would say because we have also here in Bulgaria, we have colleagues that are even having Arabian breeds, and
Mm-hmm.
they also had this way. They had two stallions, and they had the geldings, and then they had the herd living outside, and they were also using them, even the Arabians. So this is mostly related to the way the horse lives, because I don't know if you have noticed, but even the mares are considered to be calmer,
Yeah.
but this is not always the case.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Yes, I totally agree with you. It depends
Uh,
on the situations and also how we train them. You're right. But to
the
me,
training and now that you had horses that are donated, that means that they have different past. So this is something that stays with the horse. The horse doesn't just go to another location and just be a new one.
exactly,
They
exactly.
carry everything.
I mean, it is very difficult. They can change a little bit. To be honest, they can change, but it takes really very long time.
Of
Really, really
course,
long
of
time.
course.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes like 4 years, to be honest, in our case, for instance. But some horses, they came. We got also carriage horses from Istanbul. For instance, one of them, it's a pony size. It's a local breed, Anatolian breed horses. And the
Mm-hmm.
guy is gelded, and he is like perfect. He is perfect with the kids. He's great. I mean, he doesn't have any aggression. He's very calm, and with the kids, it's very.
Um, the thing in therapy sometimes because I've seen in other places I got part of my training in Spain in the center there. So the trouble with horses is that many times we see them as calm just because they obey to what we want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not the same as connecting with them. This is not the same as them wanting to do
Yeah.
whatever we're
I
planning
mean,
to.
in your case,
Uh,
I can say that, freedom, you have the freedom for the horses. Uh, so I was going to ask you, in fact, yeah, I mean, is it easy for you to collaborate with them? Are they getting wild, or are they getting also, for them it is like, regular that they're outside, but they can cooperate, and then they can come, and then they can help you on your session.
this is all part of their training. I mean, we don't expect them to do that by themselves, although that they do now because the older horses they come to you and they want to be with you. The younger horses that were just born now, for example, there were two of them born at the same, even on the same day. So they were they were growing up together. Two completely different horses, both of them paints, both of them with very with our horses bred,
Mhm.
but one of them was just very jumpy and very scared of everything and
Yeah.
just being a horse.
Yeah,
The other
yeah,
one, it's
exactly.
very calm. It was she was very calm from the beginning. She was very, but in time, it took one of them. It takes very much less time to, for example, have a halter on, and the
Hmm.
other one needs more time.
Yeah, yeah,
If you can afford I would say this is a luxury to keep the horse and trying to get that connection and trying to get that training in a proper way, then the
yeah.
result is it's much better, of course.
I agree. How
My
about Nina?
personal
How
This
about?
white horse that you saw here
Mhm.
was my first personal horse. Now she is 8 years old, and until six, she hasn't been ridden at all. So there were nobody going on her back.
Mhm, mhm.
And this is also for the paint horses, but also for a lot of the other breeds. There are exception of the cold breeds. but the horse's skeleton is developing until between 5 and 6 years old.
Yeah,
What we are used to in the horse world is to starting using horses at the 1 year and a half, and they're starting to use them. So this is something also to look at. If you're
exactly.
receiving a horse in your facility that's been ridden since they were 1 year old, you cannot expect them to move freely, to don't
True.
have any pain anywhere, or
Yeah,
to and this is a complex issue because not everyone can first afford, or then if you want to get another horse, you cannot always breed them.
yeah, yeah.
Here's what we are also. This is the next thing is what I'm trying
Mhm.
also to figure out here with the therapy is that this type of horse connection and horse raising the horses, it's very much connected to the therapy because once the horse is so calm and so responsive, emotionally free, and doesn't have any burdens or any past traumas or something that himself has to go through, then in therapy he's much safer, much more emotionally available.
Yeah, yeah.
So these are the things that I wanted to share with you. We are we're now developing quite a lot of free materials from all the projects and programs that we did. So if you want on our website, you can subscribe there, or you can send me an email, and I will get you into the mailing list, and you'll get that too.
Yeah,
Because I was it will be great if more people can see those.
exactly, exactly. In fact, I have a colleague in Spain, Carlos Ganzabal. Uh, I don't know if you somehow met with him or like, if you
No, I don't know. I
okay.
don't know him.
So he used the same approach that you have. Exactly. Freedom with the horses. And then he used this freedom to be able to connect the clients, the kids together with the horses. So
Mhm.
it's a perfect approach. I really love
Yeah,
it.
there's so many therapeutic practices that's why we started the program with the parents because they're not riding. It's an program from the ground for them,
Mhm.
and there's so many things that they can do with the herd and with the different horses. Of course they feel differently, and they connect in different way, and they talk with them in a different way. So this is all very interesting to carry out and to observe.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Thanks a lot, Mina. I really appreciate it. It was really very helpful for
Thank
me,
you.
and
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Yes.
Now I saw the presentation. I remember that I have two paint horses.
Please don't forget them.
No, no. And the one is the basic who do the therapeutic programs. It is a half paid horse from her father, if I remember well, and the other is from local from Ioannina place.
Mm-hmm.
Ioannina is the town I live in Greece. And the other, I think he's a pure paint horse.
Well,
Um,
they are uh, very popular, I'd say. I don't think we are really
yeah,
unique of working with them. Just we really appreciate
yeah.
their their qualities.
Mm, yes,
Yeah,
perfect.
that's cool. Perfect. Marios,
Vina is
I
really
mean,
amazing. The
yeah, I mean,
approaching
Mina
and the
has the
freedom.
opportunity, has the land.
Yes,
Bulgaria is a
yes,
perfect country, with like Greece, especially the north part of Greece. So, not like in Cyprus, unfortunately, like not like in Turkey, Marios.
yes.
We don't
It's
have
dry,
those kind of forests too much.
dry mountains.
Yeah, dry mountain.
Ioanna has
Say for us. So of course, if you have the place, you have the opportunity, and I think Mina is using this opportunity in a perfect way.
Very unfortunate that the past few years, I can understand you very well because now we have pastures about 5 months maximum in the year.
Mm,
Last year there were 3 months without a drop of rain,
yeah,
so that just meant nothing.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So I can really relate to what you're saying that if you
Yeah.
don't have the pastures, I really don't know how you can do that.
Yeah.
Where do you get the bales for your horses? Where do you
Then
get them locally or you import them?
In Cyprus, both. Uh, I think half of the island in Cyprus we work it in with agriculture to get bales.
Yeah. In my case, for instance, Mina,
You
we have
managed to get local?
Most of it, I think, yes. Now with the cow
Great.
factories, the cow factories is they get it more from Spain, other countries.
okay. In our case, we can find it. We can find it locally, not like in Cappadocia region, but in we just like get it from the
A bit
different parts
norther.
of
Yeah.
Turkey. Yeah, a little bit north and east. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Turkey at least much bigger than Cyprus. At least you can
Yes.
get some.
Yes.
Fortunately, yes.
And but in Greece, you managed to make your locally, right? Hey,
Yes.
yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, I mean, the city that I live is like mostly dry. Uh, and it's just like the brown is just like mountains without any grass and forest, but of course it has different structure. uh yeah, we have the accessibility to reach the haze from the different part of Turkey. So this is how we survive, in fact. And our center is located inside the campus at the university. So a university has big land a little bit, so we can use some part of the lands like for the paddock and to get the horses free. So every day they go out, but we have the stable, so they come back for their stables. But during the winter time, it is very cold, Mina here. It is -15, in between -5 to -25. So basically, we cannot let the horses be out. Uh, so they
Yeah,
are
we
not
have that too here.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, but if you're raising them inside in stalls, you cannot just let them let them
Yeah, yeah,
outside. It's not
exactly, exactly.
it's not how it works.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly.
Mina,
Well,
do
I
you
appreciate it. Yes.
on the winter,
Thank you.
Mina, you use how it called this like jacket,
Blankets?
The blanket.
blankets. You
Blankets.
use
We This year we had one of our mayors got really thin because he had a teeth operation. Tooth
Mm.
came out, and she like went through recovery, so she got really thin, and we decided to put her on a cover for the winter months. Now I can see it's been a big mistake because her coat is totally messed up. I mean, she's just now starting to get off her winter coat, which is very strange. It doesn't happen usually this way. So anytime when we raise them this way, and I can see every time when we interfere, it has a lot of consequences in the long term. And I can just imagine and see in other horses that when you are trying to control all of their environment, that has a lot of side effects that we don't
Yeah.
think about or we just don't know them.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It was very nice to
Yeah.
be with you and
Thank you.
to meet you all.
Thank you, Mina.
Thank you, Mina. Nice to see you today. And would you like to say the next, to arrange the next meeting? Selçuk, do you remember how often do we meet?
Okay, like normally we meet every month.
Okay.
So
So
we might, if you guys are very busy, we can skip the June and we can meet on August. Mina.
on
I
August
think
is
last
a
time
bit difficult
we met
because
in March.
Okay. So every 2 months then.
every three,
Every three, I think, or even.
Okay, let's
every
make
three,
okay,
every
three.
three. So it is better for September because August is vacation
Vacation.
month.
Okay.
Yes,
I
Yes.
understand,
holidays.
Alexia. Yes,
We
you
have
are a very good
sun.
country.
We have sun. See, it is not for meetings.
Marius, I think it's you. You're always in a holiday, right? In Cyprus, on the seaside.
Uh,
Perfect.
I could, but I'm always on working on something.
Yeah. Sorry about that,
How
Marius.
many degrees
Last
do you have now?
last year I went to the beach 2 times.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm
Come on.
15
Oh,
minutes from the sea. 15 minutes.
I live in the
I really want to
mountains.
go there.
I live in the mountains, but I go more often than you, Marius, in the sea.
This year, summer is my goal to go more than 20 times at least and relax on the sea.
Yeah.
How many degrees is there now? How many degrees?
We get at 36.
Ah, the
It's the
same,
start of the summer
35.
now.
Ah,
In 2 weeks,
Ah,
okay. I will stay in the mountains. Here it's 23.
yes, it is
I'm
better,
fine.
believe me. I
Yeah.
live in Athens now and
Yeah.
it is awful. I'm very tired from the morning due to
Yeah.
this heat. So
How
I
about
actually
10th
let's
only go to the
see for
September?
seaside in Greece.
yeah. Sorry, Mina, what did you say?
I was
Mina?
saying that I only go to the seaside in Greece.
Ah, yeah. There are
Lucky.
also places that snowing.
Yeah.
Greece has also places that is snowing.
Yeah. Perfect.
Uh,
So how about 10th of September on Thursday,
Yes,
second week
it
of
is good
September?
for me.
Probably
It is
yes.
good for
Yeah, let's for Balkan Network meet.
Marion. Is it okay for you?
Marios,
yes, yes,
Marios, tell me if it is okay for you.
yes, it's okay.
Ne? Ne, okay.
What time did,
The
I really
same.
have to go. I
Yeah.
will. You will get me. Thank you very much for organizing
Thank you.
the
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
meeting,
Mina. We appreciate it.
thank
and
you,
we'll
Thank
Mina.
keep
you.
in touch.
Nice to
Have a
see you.
wonderful summer.
You too, Mina.
You
Yes.
too. You too. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Mina.
Bye bye.
Okay.
I think the
So I
same
have
time,
to
right?
go. Yes, the same time.
Okay.
So
Marios.
nice to see you
Yes,
all.
no,
Bye bye.
nice to
Γεια
see
σου,
you
Marion.
again.
Bye.
Bye, bye.